Thank you very much for joining me for Amazon Sellers News, and wish me luck. We have had nothing but internet problems all day long, going up and going down. Everything's reset, and I'm going to talk fast, get the news out to Amazon sellers. Our final story today is the new business solutions agreement, okay? This whole thing about Amazon giving you 30 days notice before a suspension, I'm going to talk about it at the end of this broadcast. Jenny, thank you for joining us. So stay tuned, because you have a new contract with Amazon coming down the pipe. Okay, first news story before we get to that. Main story, winning ODR cases. Winning order defect. Order defect. Pardon my slip. Order defect cases. Okay, a couple of things that I got from my team today that I want to share with you. Quick refunds, okay? If you're having problems with consumers, offer them quick refunds. If you can get the refunds done even faster, change to a better system. Quick refunds are vital for ODR rates. It deals with customer complaints, and you really need to address these things right away. It is always, always, always better to let a consumer steal a little bit of money from you than to risk your account going down. A to Z claims, A to Z claims. If you're getting high A to Z claims, if you're suddenly getting A to Z claims, improve your consistency of the quality of your customer service. ODR claims involve a lot of different factors. I'm going to talk about a few of them. Consider switching to FBA. This is how we are winning a lot of these cases. If your order defect rate is high and you're concerned, switch to FBA. It doesn't have to be forever. Also, consider arguing about switching your carriers. If packages are showing up late, packages are showing up damaged, or you just need somebody to point their finger at, consider arguing to Amazon that you're going to switch carriers to make the consumer experience better. And also, with certain carriers, you can actually give them better instructions. Leave the package there if somebody's home, nobody is home, or don't leave the package there. Leave it in a foyer if there is one, inside the door, or out on the street. You just want to be really careful. Carriers cause a lot of problems. Okay, second news story of the day. Winning safety complaints. How do you win a suspension? How do you get an ASIN back? How do you get your listing back after a safety complaint? I went to Ashley DePinto. I hope you're watching, and just see what her response is. She's one of our top paralegals. I said, Ashley, what are we going to teach sellers today? The breaking news about winning safety complaints. And she says, I love safety complaints because she wins them consistently. She also pointed out in our conversation in developing today's Amazon Sellers News is that they're always different. That's why she finds them so interesting. If there's an allergic reaction to a product, you got to go back into what the product is made of. You got to maybe change your listing to provide a warning. Expiration dates. Expiration dates are these things that are often mixed up with the batch numbers, where a consumer is going to complain that the product was unsafe because it expired when they were looking at the wrong number on the packaging. We've had claims with electronic devices being accused of throwing sparks. We don't buy it for one instant, but you have to treat every safety complaint as if the concern is absolutely genuine if you want to get that listing back, and there are ways of doing it. Also, you can really stay abreast of these cases, really win these cases by drafting really great preventative measures in your plan of action, okay? So the plan of action is broken up into 3 different sections: your immediate corrective action, your root cause, preventative measures, systemic changes. You really need to draft fantastic preventative measures to get products back that have been lost due to safety complaints. Okay, here we are. The big story of today. The big story of today is the new business solutions agreement, which is your contract with Amazon. And there's been a lot of news about Amazon now going to give sellers 30 days notice. And the issue is, do the loopholes that Amazon built into the new BSA eat up any extra benefit Amazon sellers are going to get? Are you really going to get 30 days notice before a suspension? And I think, unfortunately, you're not, okay? The new BSA, I think this is in paragraph 3, the terms and conditions, and we are working really hard to go through every single paragraph of the new business solutions agreement, to make sure that sellers have the information. And it has 3 different subparts. It has subpart A, subpart B, and subpart C. In A, Amazon says, yes, we're going to give you 30 days notice unless you're in one of these other categories where we're not going to give it to you. In B is a second loophole where you're going to get 7 days. And in C is yet another method for Amazon to refrain from giving you 30 days notice. So we think Amazon's going to do 30 days notice sporadically and erratically, but I think most sellers are still going to suffer the same type of suspensions with absolutely no notice that you have been dealing with for years and years and years. On a positive note, because I hate giving bad news, on a positive note, the way the Business Solutions Agreement has been rewritten, it gives you a lot of new arguments to make in your plan of action. You're going to be able to argue whether something was reasonable or unreasonable, whether or not it did provide Amazon or a consumer or anybody else a real risk of harm. So in the new Business Solutions Agreement, there is a lot of new stuff that we can use to argue in your plans of action and in your appeals. So please stay tuned. We shot 5 or 6 video clips today about the new Business Solutions Agreement. And again, it's not the terms of service. It is not the participation agreement. It is a separate contract that governs your relationship with Amazon. And when you're writing a plan of action, when anyone's writing a plan of action for you, they better know that contract inside and out. And if they can't read a contract, if they can't interpret a contract, if they don't know the difference between a material breach, an immaterial breach, substantial versus insignificant in terms of the law, it is impossible that they can write a good plan of action for you. So stay tuned for our content about the new contract between you and Amazon. And please, if you learn anything at all from Amazon Sellers News, if you enjoy Amazon Sellers News, please like this video and please share this video. Thank you very much for joining me again for Amazon Sellers News, the time where we can share the information we get from helping thousands of sellers and saving tens of thousands of listings and tens of thousands of jobs across America. We get to share this information with you. So I thank you for listening, and please share it and please like it.